Hello, dear soul walking your path of awakening. I'm Luna Celestine. And if these words have found you today, on May 13th, 2025, know this. It is no accident. This is a calling, a signal from the universe that a powerful energy portal has just opened, and you are standing right at the threshold. Today, the moon has moved out of Scorpio's deep, shadowy waters and entered the fiery, expansive realm of Sagittarius. But this isn't just a shift in the sky. It's a shift within you. A wave of energy is rising, strong enough to stir the parts of you that have long been sleeping. And if you've been feeling it, that restless craving for freedom, that spark of curiosity, that quiet knowing that something is about to change, you're not alone. In today's message, I'm going to share with you 8 crucial insights you need to know as the Sagittarius Moon Portal opens, not to teach you something new, but to help you remember what your soul has always known. Because this expansion, this stirring, this calling, it's not your imagination, it's your invitation. And if you're ready to walk through it, I'll walk beside you. Shall we begin? A gateway has opened, an energetic threshold that does not come often and never without purpose. As the moon leaves behind the depths of Scorpio and rises into the bold, fiery sky of Sagittarius, the cosmos is shifting, and so are you. Scorpio demanded your surrender, your truth, your shadows. It was the descent, the death of illusions, the release of what no longer fits. But now Sagittarius arrives not as an escape, but as a resurrection, breath of possibility, a fire of freedom. Where once there was contraction, now there is expansion. Where there was silence, now a wind stirs. You are not ending, you are becoming. And maybe you've already felt it, that tingling in your spirit, that sudden sense of lightness that seems to have no cause. Maybe you woke up with a strange clarity this morning, a rush of inspiration, a wild idea that made your heart beat faster. That, beloved soul, is not coincidence. It's the pull of something greater. Sagittarius energy does not ask politely. It calls, it roars. It ignites the part of you that is tired of playing small, the part of you that knows you weren't born just to survive, but to seek, to discover, to rise. This is not just a planetary movement, it is a soul movement. And right now, your soul is being called toward more truth, more courage, more life. If you're feeling restless, uncertain, or even wildly excited, lean in. Because this energy is not here to confuse you, it's here to show you what is possible when you stop shrinking into old stories and start stepping into the vision your heart has whispered all along. This is the moment between inhale and exhale, between the closing of one chapter and the daring first step into another. And you, dear one, are ready. I need to tell you something important. Something I don't want you to dismiss as mere coincidence. If you've been seeing repeated numbers, thinking of someone moments before they call, or sensing a truth before it's spoken, it's not in your imagination. Your intuition is being upgraded. Right now, in real time. And the moon in Sagittarius is acting like a cosmic amplifier, tuning your spiritual antenna to a higher frequency. I've felt it too. The sudden flashes of knowing that seem to come from nowhere, the dreams that linger longer than usual, carrying messages too vivid to ignore, the way answers appear not through effort, but through stillness. This isn't randomness, and it's not luck. It's alignment. You are syncing up with your higher self, the part of you that exists beyond time, beyond logic, beyond fear, and it's guiding you. Not with loud declarations, but with whispers, with nudges, with signs so subtle that only a heart open enough can recognize them. I want you to know this. You are not losing your mind. You are remembering your wisdom. When the moon moves through Sagittarius, it opens your psychic channels to greater insight, not just about the present, but about your potential. And that's what I feel is happening for you now. Your inner knowing is being awakened. Not the kind of intuition that makes you guess, but the kind that guides, the kind that says, this is your truth. Follow it. So when that inner voice speaks, even if it's quiet, listen. When the signs appear, even if they seem small, pay attention. When your body reacts before your mind understands, trust it, because your intuition is not broken, it's not blocked, it's evolving. And as you begin to receive these downloads from the higher realms, remember, you don't need to explain it to anyone. This is between you and the universe, between you and the version of yourself that already knows the way. There's something stirring in your throat, isn't there? A truth that's been waiting, quietly, patiently, for its moment to rise. And now, as the moon moves through Sagittarius, that moment is here. Sagittarius energy doesn't tolerate masks. It doesn't ask you to soften your edges to make others comfortable. It invites honesty, the kind that liberates you, even if it shakes the room. I can feel it for you. The pressure building in your chest, the words you've swallowed for weeks, months, maybe even years, the parts of yourself you've silenced just to keep the peace. That silence is breaking now, and I want you to know it's safe to speak. This lunar transit is clearing your throat chakra in real time. It's stripping away the layers of fear, doubt, and conditioned politeness that kept you from expressing your true self. Not just in what you say to others, but in what you've refused to say to yourself. And as your voice returns, it may come out shaky at first, but don't mistake that for weakness. It's the sound of healing, of release, of freedom. You may find yourself saying things you've long held back. I need space. This doesn't feel right. I've always wanted something more. And when those words come, don't run from them. They are not betrayal. They are realignment. You are not breaking anything. You are making room for truth to breathe. I've walked this path too. I know how scary it feels to speak the words that might change everything, but I also know the peace that follows when you finally stop editing your soul. So let your truth rise, gently or fiercely, but clearly, because when you speak from that sacred, authentic place, something incredible happens. Your voice becomes medicine, not just for you, but for someone else who needed to hear that it's okay to be real. Say what needs to be said, love. The moon is listening, and so is your soul. I don't know if you've felt it yet, but your body is speaking louder than usual right now. Mine is too. There's a restlessness in the bones, a pulsing under the skin, as if something deep inside is asking, not for stillness, but for motion. And that's no accident. It's the call of Sagittarius coursing through your veins, reminding you that freedom isn't just a concept. It's a lived, physical experience. This isn't just mental energy. This is cellular. The moon in Sagittarius is awakening your body's ancient memory of wild landscapes, open skies, and unbound movement. You may suddenly feel trapped in spaces that once comforted you. Four walls might feel too close. A familiar routine might now feel like a cage. Your body is yearning to stretch beyond limits, to breathe deeper, to move in ways that reconnect you with life. Listen to that urge. It's sacred. And here's the miracle in the sky. As the moon ignites this Sagittarian flame, it is also aligning perfectly with Venus in Aries and Mars in Leo. This rare Grand Fire Trine is not subtle, it is pure ignition. 3 celestial bodies forming a triangle of momentum, magnetism, and manifestation. It's a cosmic green light saying go, not recklessly, but intentionally. Go toward what excites your spirit. Go toward what you've been secretly dreaming of but holding back. I feel this fire too, and I want you to know it's not chaos. It's clarity in motion. You are not being pulled in 1,000 directions. You are being pulled into alignment, into action. This is not the time to suppress your passion or second-guess your instincts. This is the time to move, whether that means creating, dancing, starting, leaving, expressing. Whatever has been simmering in your heart, this is the moment it catches flame. So if your body says, let's go, honor it. If your soul whispers, I'm ready, believe it. The Grand Fire Trine won't last forever, but its effects can. Let this energy awaken you, not just into a new thought, but into a new rhythm, a new direction, a new chapter that doesn't wait to be written. It begins when you say yes, and take that first step. I need to tell you something that may feel unsettling at first, but I promise, it's a blessing in disguise. Right now, under the influence of the Sagittarius moon, the old structures within you are beginning to crumble, and I know that word, crumble, can sound scary. But what if I told you this isn't about destruction? It's about release. The beliefs you've outgrown, the roles you've been playing out of habit, the relationships or routines that once felt right but now feel heavy. They're surfacing not to punish you, but to free you. I've been here too, standing in the middle of a familiar life and suddenly realizing that parts of it no longer feel like mine. It's disorienting, yes, but it's also holy, because in this clarity, you get to choose again. The Sagittarius moon is not quiet about this. It brings a fiery truth that burns through illusion. What once felt safe may now feel stifling. What once felt like love may now feel like control. And that doesn't mean you've failed. It means you've grown. You're evolving into someone who no longer fits the old mold. And that is something to celebrate, not fear. And as these inner shifts unfold, something powerful happens in your sleep. Tonight, while your body rests, your subconscious will be wide awake. This moon opens the veil between realms, allowing messages, symbols, and visions to pour in from the deeper layers of your soul. If you dream tonight, and you likely will, pay close attention. These won't be ordinary dreams. They'll feel like whispers from another timeline, glimpses of your potential, or echoes of the truth you've been avoiding in waking life. I always keep a journal by my bed during nights like these. Sometimes the dreams come in fragments, a voice, a location, a feeling that won't let go. Other times it's crystal clear, a version of me doing something I've never done before, and knowing it's exactly what I'm meant to do. This is how your higher self speaks when your conscious mind gets out of the way. So tonight, I invite you, before you fall asleep, to set an intention. Ask your soul to show you what you're ready to see, and when you wake, even if it's only with a feeling or a single word, write it down. There is treasure hidden in the dreamscape right now, and the more you honor it, the more it reveals. This journey you're on, it's not about perfection, it's about truth, about remembering who you are beneath the patterns that were never truly yours. Let what no longer fits fall away. Let the dreams rise. You're not losing yourself. You're finding your way home. And so, we've come to the closing of this chapter. Not just in words, but in energy, in spirit, in the quiet knowing that something has shifted within you. I don't believe you found this video by accident. I believe your soul guided you here, right at the moment when the Sagittarius moon opened a fiery portal for awakening, for freedom, for truth that can no longer be silenced. I am not standing here as a teacher, but as a companion. I've walked through the shadows too. I've had nights where dreams whispered truths I was too afraid to face in the daylight. I've felt that inner fire rising before I even knew what it was asking of me. And if you're there now, caught between what is falling away and what is still forming, Please know this: you are not alone. You are not unraveling. You are returning to your clarity, your voice, your path. From this moment forward, I invite you to walk with gentle courage. You don't have to figure it all out. You just have to feel, to tell the truth, to honor what your body already knows. Let your dreams tonight reveal what your waking mind has missed. Let your breath be your compass. Let your voice rise. I am Luna Celestine. And if your heart stirred while hearing these words, perhaps it's because you and I made a promise to meet here, at this threshold, where light begins. Until we meet again beneath another moon, remember this: you don't need to be perfect. You only need to be true. And that alone is enough to shift an entire universe.